say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Honoring the United States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the strides he's made as a passer are easy to see. He's developed a much stronger basketball IQ in regards to sharing the ball and keeping the offense clicking. And he's a much more effective player because of it.
And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for his lack of emotion on the court. He said, quote, "I just try to stay locked into the game. When people are the most serious, they play the best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter." Brian?
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in it to one. And for Indiana, they've got Buddy Hield, Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the two.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Smith outside. Halliburton on the wing. Picked by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And he lays it up and in.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Indiana on offense. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But, boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
He's off on the first. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Now here's Leonard. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Over Hield. Shot by Leonard, no good. Indiana on offense. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now here's Jackson. And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Turner. Back to Haliburton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Now here's Hield. A 17-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Haliburton for three. He can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Jackson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fires from deep. Morris can't hit. Indiana trailing here. Haliburton with the ball. Now Hield from the arc. Paul George pulls down the board. Jackson outside. Morris, a screen on Haliburton. Jackson for three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. That's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close. The Clippers on top, leading by one. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Powell. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Batum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Mathurin. 14 points for him last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Jackson. Kept alive. Bitadze. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Now here's Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now McConnell. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Bitadze. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. On Robert Covington.
The officials were right on top of that one.
For the Pacers, Goga Batadze. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Pacers making a change here. Neesmith's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Kennard, he's checked in for Powell. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Kennard can't get it to go. Indiana leading. Pass to Batadze. Here's Mathurin. Here's Taylor, defended by Kennard. They get it again. Batadze, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
On target from range.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Wall. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
What a play by Wall. It's going to take more than that to slow him down.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Batum. Morris comes in for Covington. Leonard's checked in for Kennard. And it's Paul George in for Mann.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
Now here's Turner. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the basket by Hield.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
George outside. Morris sets a screen. George's shot is good. George has got 5 points.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Pacers. They're up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
Inefficiency on the offensive end. How about pounding it more inside, like I always say? Also, if you don't have a look, don't take a crazy shot. Make an extra pass.
Shaq, it's a great recipe, man. More physical, more unselfish.
That's right, recipe. Put a little ice cream on top of that hot fudge and you get a championship like me.
And let's switch gears for a second, checking out social media. This is from Chris SB17. I like this one. Who has the best uniforms in the NBA?
About to go with the Miami Heat.
Ooh. I think I like the MLK version of the Atlanta Hawks ones are nice. Those black and gold. I like those.
I like those black Celtic jerseys.
Ooh, the black Celtics are nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. And for Indiana, they're shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Leonard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. .151 left in the third quarter here. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Free throw good, Halliburton. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Both shots good from the stripe.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Jackson, the pass to George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. George has got 7 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Smith with a screen on Jackson. Here's Halliburton. Gets himself open and drills it. Halliburton's gotten 4 this quarter.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
Now here's George. He's got 7, and down it goes. 2 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Up top, Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Off target with the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's George. That doesn't go either for George. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. Powell covers. From deep three-point range. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. John Wall is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Morris in at the center position.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Indiana leading. Here's Matherin. Pass to McConnell. Turner with it. Here's Matherin. Fires for three. The shot won't fall. Here's Mann. George with it. Guarded by Hield. Now here's George. Morris, a screen on Hield. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Hield.
We see Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from George.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Covington's checked in for Mann. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ball against McConnell. Pass to Matherin. Jackson with a screen on Leonard to the middle. It's stolen by Wall. It's George on the wing. And no good, trying to use the glass. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Hield with the ball. Puts up a three. And Wall pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Leonard outside. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Leonard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They lead by 2. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. So both teams changing it up here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, "It's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need."
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Hield. Halliburton on the wing, defended by Jackson. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For three, Smith. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard to take the lead. Rebounded by Halliburton. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
We've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Here's Powell. Morris passes to Leonard. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson finds Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
9 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul. At the line for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
We're throwing shirts. Time to get loud.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Morris can't hit, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Indiana, Miles Turner. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. From deep, no good. And so it's Indiana winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.